In 2013, a group of 6 musicians got together and formed a board, which is now the Boise Hive board, and we felt compelled to do something within our music community to make it a better place to be. We really thought that a temporary music recording space that was rentable by the hour would be a good asset to the community. I offered to step in and be the executive director of Boise Hive until we could afford to hire somebody. So at that point, we converted to an all volunteer-run nonprofit. The foundation of the Hive and the mission is suicide awareness and prevention. And around that, we've created a drug and alcohol-free music center. We wanted to create a place that you could just live in music and live a healthier, focus on becoming healthy and having a healthy life. The first official Boise Hive program was the Boise Hive Jam It Out program. I started that about 5 years ago when a friend of mine had a PTSD situation and had a really bad day with his family, we'll say. And so he's a drummer, and I thought, let's just open up the best studio we have, and he can come play drums with fellow friends that maybe he can been in service with. And I think a lot of the challenges that they face is just being cooped up and not being able to get out into society, and why not use music to augment that.
It's really helped me in my personal development to be able to come here and enjoy being around other people, especially my veteran friends who come here and we practice together and talk about the day and just enjoy being together and enjoy music. I've always wanted to be able to play the guitar, and I know that if I just stayed at home by myself and practiced alone, I wouldn't be where I am today. Coming to the Hive allows me to work with other people that push and train. I know that Friday I'm going to be able to come down here and play with my friends, and it just gives me a purpose in life.
The main mission of Boise Hive is to raise awareness and suicide prevention amongst our music community. Without any money, our plan was to harness the energy of licensed, insured mental health professionals that are willing to give up their time to see musicians in need of mental health counseling, or even just counseling and what the resources that are available to them are. About 3.5 years ago, Ann Padilla, mental health counselor and manager at the Idaho Suicide Prevention Hotline, started volunteering, and Ann has been doing this voluntarily now for over 3 years.
We offer counseling for folks in the music industry and musicians who have no insurance. And there's a lot of people that fall through those cracks. To have something so novel and trend-setting as the Boise Hive is really been a grassroots effort of people who've just come in here and put in their hard work for many years for no pay. And I think Boise's music scene will continue to grow, and we want to be here for those folks who are having a hard time.
In college, I was a volunteer for Big Brother, Big Sister, and mentored a young man for a couple of years. And when I graduated from college, a few months later, my big brother committed suicide in a violent manner. And that was kind of stuck with me, and I thought it was something that could have been avoidable with more communication and just letting people know that they're loved.
I sit and I think, going back in my life, is how much I would have liked to have had something like this when I was a kid. And that's the beauty of the Hive as far as a sense of belonging for me in meeting people that have shared goals and music is their life.
By investing in the mental health mission of Boise Hive, we're not going to have any lapses in people being seen, and we can also ensure that there's a higher level of quality and accountability, especially if we have a real position here for someone. So what we need is entities or individuals that can do a multi-year, multi-$1,000 commitment to Boise Hive. We get enough of those and we can make our own commitment to a mental health professional and treat them with the dignity and respect they deserve that will be passed on to the people that we're here to serve. When I was a kid, being raised in Wisconsin, I thought of volunteers as the little Zion guys that would drive the car around in the parades, and I didn't really know what that was until I moved to Boise. And I've read this in publications, but Boise has a very healthy and ambitious volunteer community. So much so that we can build community radio stations and music community centers. So that's what keeps me going.